Welcome to Cycle Maintenance Academy. Today I would like to show you how to replace road brake calipers. But before we begin, if you like what we do, please subscribe to our channel and it will be great if you like this video. Are you ready? Then let's begin. Caliper brakes come as front and rear. Front caliper brakes have a long pivot bolt to allow for the thickness of the fork crown. Trying to fit a front brake to the rear of the bike will result in the brake being unable to be tightened onto the frame, as the bolt will be too long for the slimmer rear brake bridge. There are a number of different lengths of pivot nuts to allow for the different fork crown thicknesses. To find the appropriate one for your fork, measure the current one and replace it with the same length. If the replacement brake doesn't come with one that matches, either reuse the old one, or if it's too worn, order a new one of the correct length. Rear caliper brakes have a short pivot bolt, as the brake bridge is slimmer than the fork crown. The rear brake can be fitted to the front, as even with the longest pivot nut, there wouldn't be enough support for the caliper. There is one standard length of rear pivot nut. There are two common brake drops. 49mm is used on most modern road bikes, where the gap between the rim and the fork crown is minimal. 57mm is used on some bikes designed to accommodate mudguards. These measurements are the lowest point that the brake pads can be fitted to the arm. To find out the length of your current drop, first remove the wheel. Lower one of the brake pads all the way to the bottom of the slot and tighten. Now, holding the ruler vertically, measure the distance between the center of the brake body to the middle of the lowered brake pad. Removing the brake. Release the cable and remove it from the brake. Check the recessed pivot nut, and if it's filled with dirt, thoroughly clean it out to ensure there is a good grip for the Allen key. Now remove the nut anti-clockwise. If it won't budge, then don't force it, as you may round the nut. At this point, you will need to seek help. Now remove the caliper. Clean the area around the brake. Fitting the brake. Before you fit the replacement caliper, make sure the set washer is on the pivot bolt. It has a serrations to grip the frame and caliper to stop it moving. Apply a bit of grease onto the thread of the pivot bolt. Slide the brake into position and attach the pivot nut. Squeeze the arms onto the rim and, holding the brake in place, fully tighten the pivot nut. If your brake cable is frayed or rusty, it would be a good time to replace it. We have a great video here to help you with this task. Feed the cable through the barrel adjuster and pinch bolt. Now it is time to adjust the brake. Our video here will guide you through this process. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know in the comments below how you got on replacing caliper brake. You can also find amazing articles related to cycle maintenance on our blog page. I've attached a link below this video.